Always with the feet. Is that tasty? Are they tasty toes?
Toasties.
Are they tasty toes?
The toasties.
Somebody's impatient. What's this? Is that nice? Is it nice? Would you like some more? It's her favourite. She can't get enough of these. It's the pear and apple ones. It's just not going in quick enough, Dad.
Oh no.
Oh no. Choo choo. You like it? Num 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 num. Let's get it up your mouth. Hold on. Yeah, look. Is it your favorite? You got to be ready with the next spoonful. I've literally tried to film this segment like 5 times. It's ridiculous. The wind keeps blowing my tripod over. But I had to come outside and talk to you guys because I literally couldn't even hear myself think in the house because the kids are playing. They're playing some kind of role play war game. I don't even know, but I literally couldn't hear myself think. So I came out here. I did feel a bit awkward in front of the camera, so naturally being in the garden as well has made it a little bit more awkward on top of that because I haven't filmed for ages. I wanted to take a minute to sit and talk to you guys because, like I said, I haven't filmed for a minute. I haven't filmed for quite a while actually. I'm saying quite a while. It's been like 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks, I'd say that. Basically I needed to take some time out because my anxiety has been through the roof. When I say through the roof, like can't breathe, chest is gonna explode, through the roof. I don't know what it is that's caused it. It's just everything seems like so amplified and so stressful and overwhelming. So I just needed to take a step back for a minute. I haven't been out of the house for like ages, so going out of the house into like a public setting, into a social setting, was just overwhelming in itself. And we went out this morning. My anxiety was just crackers. It took me a minute to get myself settled, but I did it because you know you don't give up. You don't give up, and that's what I'm trying to tell my girls as well. You don't give up. If you've got a problem, you deal with it. You take it, you grab it, you deal with it head on, and don't stop until you're feeling better because your mind is important. You are important. Your mind's important. So I wanted to show them that it was important for me to keep going, and I did. So that was the purpose of our walk this morning, was literally just kind of breaking through that barrier and getting out of the house, because I knew the longer that I left it, it was just going to get worse. So I wanted to deal with it, and we did. But I just wanted to kind of explain that to you. And if you've ever dealt with anxiety, then you know that putting yourself in front of a camera when you're feeling like that just isn't it. It doesn't feel good. And you literally feel like you're putting your anxiety on show more than anything, and everything feels awkward, nothing feels right. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of come out and talk to you about it and tell you that I just wanted to come out and tell you what's been happening, why we haven't been filming, because it's been literally, I think since we had Madison, my anxiety's been on a high. So I think it's been since then. My videos have been choppy, they've been here, they've been there, they've been everywhere. There's been no real schedule, and I don't want to be fake in front of the camera. Like, I'm filming something, I want it to have my all. I want everything to be in it. Like, I want to enjoy it, but I wasn't enjoying it. It was like I was filming just for the sake of filming. And that's not what I want for my channel, because I'd like to be real with people. It's another thing that I always teach my kids. Be real, don't be fake. Do not be fake, be a real person, so people can relate to you. Being in social media, no matter whether you have a large channel, small channel, minuscule channel, whatever, whether you've blown up, viral, don't care. You have a duty to set an example. So keep it real. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep it real with you guys. So that's why I stopped filming, because it was just becoming really fake. You know, everything's okay, we're having an amazing day, everything's perfect. At the end of the day, when you're filming videos, you can take any tiny little clip from your day and make it look perfect. And then you could be turning the camera off and there's huge tantrums, or you know, something goes wrong or something breaks, or I don't know, anything. It could be anything. And we were dealing with behavior issues with Darcy. Now, I don't know whether I've spoke about this before on my channel or not, I can't remember, but Darcy is under assessment for autism. We don't know whether she's autistic or she's not, or what's going on, but she has issues, and the behavior side of it has gotten really difficult for us. And that's something we were like not trying to show people, but we didn't want to show the struggle, because we don't want her to look like a bad kid when she's really not. She's a beautiful, beautiful child. And we were, you know, filming these videos and then cutting off the video, and there we were, stuck in the middle of a massive tantrum, and both me and my husband standing there going, oh my god, what do we do? So I didn't want, you know, I don't know if I'm explaining myself right. I'm not very good at explaining myself, but I didn't want to be fake on camera, but I didn't want to include everything that was happening in our lives either. So that's why I stopped filming. And like I said, my anxiety, you just don't want to be put in front of a camera. I mean, like right now, for example, at this point in time now, I like to be real. I like to be real. When it comes to things like weight and the way you look, and who you are as a person, I'm all for bigging people up. You know, I'm like, it doesn't matter what size you are, it doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you have, whether you have loads or you have nothing, it doesn't matter. It depends on the type of person you are. I'm all for that, I really am. But for me, in this present moment, this is not all the time, but just in this present moment, I don't really like how I look. I don't like my weight. I don't like how unhealthy I feel. So sitting again looking into a camera screen, because I use my phone to film on, so I can see myself all the time. Every time that I'm filming, I can see myself. So, and I don't like the way I look right now. I don't like my weight. So when I'm looking at myself, I'm just thinking, oh my god, should I really share this? Should I just delete this? But again, I want to be real with you. This is how I'm feeling right now, and this is why I haven't been filming. And I'm sure plenty of people can relate. It's something everybody goes through at a point in their life. No matter what it is they're going through, everybody can relate to something, I'm sure. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I am in a battle with my weight. I always have had. Since I was a young girl, I've been battling with my weight, so that's like a huge issue for me at the moment as well. When I was younger, I had eating disorders and I was incredibly thin, and I don't want to get to a point where I'm not dealing with it. So yeah, at the moment my weight is one of my big issues, which is adding to my anxiety. I don't know if I've spoke about this. I don't think I've ever spoke about this on my channel actually, but one of my biggest things is I've suffered with agoraphobia on and off throughout the last 20 or so years. Do you know, I've never actually counted up the years that I've struggled with that. It's not agoraphobia in the way of you know, I can't breathe, I can't bear to look outside or anything like that. I struggle with not being in my comfort zone, my safe zone. And I know this video is not what I want this to turn into, but I feel like I'm here, so I might as well explain myself. My house is my safe area, as it is for everybody. And for a very long time that became very prominent in my life, and I felt like if I went outside, or not outside as such, because I could go in the garden, I could go on my front garden, I could go down the street and talk to my neighbours, but if I went far enough away from my home, I would start having massive panic attacks, not being able to breathe, hyperventilating, you know, really feeling sick. And I've had that now since I was 17. I'm now 36. So that's a long time. You do the math. I'm not very good at math. So yeah, I've lived with that for a long time, on and off. And it took me a very long time to discover that actually agoraphobia wasn't actually the leading thing that I struggled with. It was emetophobia. I have a massive, and I apologise if anybody else is going through this and you don't like hearing the words, or the words are triggering to you. I have a massive fear of vomit, or anything around illnesses that involve vomit or anything like that. Don't know where it stems from, just have this huge fear. And that was inducing my agoraphobia and my social anxiety, because when I'm around people, which is really odd because I spent the majority of my younger life on stage, when I'm around people in larger crowds or in an awkward situation where I don't know what to say, I start feeling sick and it kind of spirals out of control. Then I can't breathe, my heart's racing, and I end up in a full-on panic attack. So I've been struggling with that for years, and when my anxiety heightens, that tends to get worse and worse and worse. But I've reached a point in my life where I want to push back. I want to battle it back. I'm fed up with fighting it constantly. I just want it to be going away, for my kids' sake, for my sake, for my husband's sake, you know. So I've had all of this going on for a very long time, and every now and then it'll go through fits and stages where it gets worse, it gets better, it gets worse, it gets better. And with everything that's been going on, and after losing Jackson, if you're new to our channel and you don't know, in 2020 we lost our son at 20 weeks pregnant. It was very traumatic. It wasn't we didn't go into a scan and find out that he had died or anything like that. We found out worst way possible. I nearly lost my own life in the process. It wasn't very nice. And then after that, my anxiety was kind of really bad, and I ignored it. I pushed it to the back of my head, and I didn't deal with it. And I was putting on this big old front and smiley face, like I'm fine, everything's fine. And then we were pregnant with Madison, and I gave birth to Madison. She's just my little rainbow. She's beautiful. I love her so much. But then after that, again, I could feel my anxiety, didn't deal with it. And then it started to creep up, and it was getting worse and worse. And then I didn't go out of the house, and I haven't been out of the house for months now, and it's driving me insane. And I can't deal with it. And then with the whole cost of living crisis, which I'm sure everybody is experiencing in our country, in other countries, wherever you are. I don't know what the situations are in other countries, but right now our cost of living is crackers. Prices are rising, wages are going down, more money going out than there is coming in, and it's scary and it's stressful, and there's just so much going on with that, and there's so much going on around that. We've got family issues where we're trying to deal with behaviour and illnesses and things like that. We're trying to deal with it all, and it's all built up, and it's difficult. It's difficult. And like I said, I want to be real with you. I don't want to sit here and pretend to everybody that everything is perfect, because life isn't perfect. It's not. No matter how much you paint the picture, it is not perfect. Everybody has problems. Everybody has stuff going on. And I've learned now that being fake just doesn't really get you anywhere. It doesn't get you anywhere. It really, really doesn't get you anywhere. So I just wanted to be real. I wanted to come on. I wanted to explain to you why I've been gone. I wanted to explain to you the truth, rather than be like, oh, I just needed a time out. I needed a time out because my anxiety was bad. I've been going through a lot of stress, my social anxiety, everything. It's been so super difficult, and I just wanted to be real. And like I said, this is not what I wanted this video to turn into, but It has, and now I've been sat here for 15 minutes talking to you guys. So if you've stuck with me, stuck around to this point, then well done you, and thank you for listening. But definitely comment down below, and I hate saying that, comment down below, it's so weird, but definitely leave me a comment, or you know, just, I don't know, put a thumbs up or a love heart or something, and we're all together in it. We're all together in it, because we all have problems, whether we talk about them, whether we don't, whether we share them, whether we don't, we've all got it. And you know, we should be sticking together and looking after each other, especially this day and age. There's so much going on, so much going on. But yeah, I'm going to end this segment because I feel like I'm babbling now, but thank you for listening to that part. And oh, it wasn't too long. It was too long, wasn't it? Because it's like over 15 minutes. I might have to cut it a bit. But yeah, thanks for listening to that part. Anyway, I better go back in because I've left Kev with the kids, and I feel like he might be going slightly insane. They're all running around playing with these action figures and kitchen, like toy kitchen food, plastic food, and yeah, I'm not really sure what game they're playing. Is that better? She lost a dummy.
Yeah,
I think we need to take this off. My goodness, you're dribbling so much. I'd get my hands on that. Should we take this off? Take this off. Take it off. Oh, that's better. Oh, clean.
Yeah.
Oh, clean.
Oh, clean.
It's so dark in here. Should we put some lamps on? It's getting
She
dark.
pulled my hair.
And then there was light.
Light.
Where did that come from?
Magic.
Dude, where did that come from?
I'm a fairy godmother.
Is that what you are?
Honeycorn.
I think this cold air is getting to everybody.
Oh, we're gonna go trick or treating.
Trick or treat.
I'm so
Say trick or treat.
Bring
Give me
me
something good to eat.
Is it Monday? Give me something good
Monday.
Monday? Is that when it's Halloween?
Yeah,
trick or treat.
Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
It's on Monday.
Tomorrow's Monday, Mom said.
It's not Monday tomorrow.
Monday tomorrow.
It's not Monday tomorrow.
Friday tomorrow.
It's actually Friday today.
It's
It's actually Friday today. Dude, oh my lord. It's actually Friday today. Okay, she's going crazy. She's going crazy. On that note, guess what you're having for dinner tonight?
What?
If it's...
No! There's nuggets
There is nuggets.
in the
So
kitchen.
basically, if anybody, probably nobody knows what if it's are, when we get to a certain point where we need grocery shopping, we do an if it's dinner, which is literally anything that is left over in packets or boxes in the freezer.
The child has woken up.
The child has woken up. Oh, you mean Harper?
She has finally
Yeah, anything that's left over, remaining in packets and things like that, that needs to be used up. We just kind of shove it all in the oven. They can have like a picky buffet, if you can hear me.
Whatever it's called.
Huh?
She's touching your thing, whatever it's called again. Darcy, that's Harper's. Less spicy.
Oh. Oh, she spotted herself. No, we're going back for the hairbrush. We just don't know. What do you want? What are we doing to the doll?
I need to really clean up.
Oh, is she having a bath?
Yeah.
Okay. We got two tech zombies over there.
And
Two dolly playing girls. Oh, another tech zombie.
I'm watching slime.
Slime.
I
At
love
least,
slime.
at least she talks to me. And this one is in a right mood. Oh, another tech zombie. So what do you have in the end?
I got chicken nuggets. What's that?
What's that? That's roasted potatoes. So you got chicken nuggets, roasted potatoes, samosas, cucumber. Is that what you chose?
Lily! we go for that?
Is that what you chose?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you're eating your vegetables. Good girl.
Delicious. Gravy.
Wow. Oh, you would like some gravy. Oh, go get your plate then we'll put some gravy on. Okay, this is what you've chosen. It's very brown. Your plate is very beige. And Dad's gravy is so thick. Oh no. Just to clarify, I did not make this gravy.